Good morning. Thank you for watching the replay. Hello there, Instagram. Good morning. How are you doing on this lovely Tuesday morning? I will give people a minute to get on. Let's see what's happening here. I don't know. I'm playing with Instagram. I'm going to give myself a better angle. I'm not trying. I hate when I have to try and talk to two cameras, but so far, this is the only way we can do it. If you're joining me live, let me know you're watching me and let me know where you are watching me from. It's very nice to see you here this morning. There is a lot of stuff going on in my house today. The kids are off school. There's a lot of different visitors coming, and so I'm taking a chance even here by getting on live. But I wanted to come and talk to you because, as you know, every Tuesday morning I do a Biz Talk Tuesday here to Facebook and now also to Instagram, where we talk about all things business and marketing for us creative entrepreneurs. And you can see I didn't even really do my hair. I just stuck it up in a bun, which isn't so good. Good morning, Linda. Thank you for watching. Yes, it is chilly this morning. Sam opened the back door to go out and do some stuff, and it was just freezing. So in case you don't know me, my name is Ingrid Owens. I am a business coach and marketing strategist for creative entrepreneurs, people who are like photographers and designers, web designers. I also work with coaches who consider themselves creative in promoting and getting their business visible, getting themselves visible online so that they can get more clients, stop relying on referrals, and start making that consistent income and income that they desire. Impact and income. Did I say income twice? Probably so. School holidays, guys, school holidays. Well, what we are talking about this week is something that is dear to my heart, especially I know dear to a lot of creatives' hearts, because being creative entrepreneurs, we pride ourselves in being original. When you're a creative, we're always looking to produce something that is original, something that nobody else has ever seen before. Sorry, let me fix this. I hear musings. I can't go outside. Something that hasn't ever been done before and something that has never been seen before. And so the problem with that is that, you know, so much stuff has been done before, right? And it's hard to be creative all the time. And plus we're constantly looking for inspiration, and we're constantly looking to get the you know, our stuff out there in front of other people, but also see what other people are doing too. And that's the whole idea of places like Facebook and Instagram. It's all got to do with, you know, community, and I am a great believer in community over competition. Sometimes we can get distracted by what other people are doing and let that influence what we are doing. And I think that's even more so the case when we look at other people who are doing what we want to do in business, and we tend to look to them to see how are they running their business. We're looking from the outside and we're looking very closely at what are they doing. I need to be doing that, right? And so I have found that this is one of the biggest problems that my people that I work with come to me with, because they have been busy downloading. First of all, they're listening to all of the gurus, right? They're downloading all of the freebies. They're downloading all of the, you know, the free guides and watching all the webinars, and emails are getting overloaded. There's so many emails coming into their inbox, and it's all from outside stuff. And each person is telling you to do a different thing, right? You hear me on here talking about be visible. You've got to be visible, right? There's other people that they're touting, you know, you need to be on Instagram. You need to be on Pinterest. You need to be doing keywords. You need to be doing all these things. And what happens is, sorry, I'm looking behind me because I'm waiting to see a little face there. What happens is that we get so distracted by, like me, all the things, all of the other things that are happening, we lose sight on why we're doing it and how we can communicate our value to our people. Because there are people out there who just want what only you have, right? They want the service that you provide. They want the you know, the photos, the way that you take them, your look, your feel. And when we're always looking outside of ourselves, we can lose sight of that, right? Let me know in the comments if this is something that you have had. I know for a fact that all of my people are our emails are crowded over with all the things that they're supposed to be doing, and I know as well because I've been there too. And even somebody who has been trained in marketing like me and who has a degree in business studies, I still sometimes feel myself like, oh, they've got the secret, right? They know how to do an opt-in, or they know how to do a freebie. And like, even though I know how to do these things, I don't trust myself sometimes. So I'm always thinking, what have they got? Have they got something that I don't know about? And of course, evidently, obviously, these things, there is no secret sauce, right? There is no secret sauce. Hey, Susan, how are you? There is no secret sauce, right? It is about following the strategies and doing the things, but mostly doing the thing, right? And if you show up unapologetically as yourself, doing whatever the thing is that you are put here to do, then ultimately it will work, right? Now, there's definitely some things that you need to do that is advised to do, you know, to run a good business. But so many times, yet we spend, you know, as Linda says here, she spends all their time watching videos. Absolutely, absolutely. And sometimes we think we're working, right? We're spending our days, I worked like 8 hours today. And when we actually look at what we did, we're spending our time consuming and not creating. And I think this is the saddest thing. As a creative, you're being here, you're supposed to be creating stuff, right? That's the thing that's going to make you, you know, the business. That's the part that's going to make the difference to your business. But when you're just consuming, you're not doing the creating piece. I think that's a really a good thing to know about yourself, Linda. And I don't say that you shouldn't learn. There absolutely has to be time for learning. But I have to be especially hard for this. I think if you saw my Instagram post during the week, I am an eternal student and I love to learn. And I love watching new videos and learning new things. And I also like to know sometimes that what I know is reaffirmed, right? That gives me faith that I'm doing the right thing sometimes. But that's not actually the things that move the needle forward in my business. We have to be prepared to take that imperfect action, because watching videos and learning and being in this constant state of consuming is safe, right? We're not actually putting ourselves out there. We're not moving forward in our business, and we're not actually, you know, making the impact that we want. It would be easier for me to read how to do a better Facebook Live. I mean, this morning, kids are off school. I completely forgot to post earlier what I had wanted to do. Yesterday, my day got away from me. I didn't get the things done that I wanted to do to promote. And so I don't have all the boxes checked necessarily. But I still showed up and I still do my call, even though, or my live, even though I'm probably going to get a little face in behind my corner, or somebody's going to come into the office. But imperfect action, right? We've got to keep showing up all the time. I committed to doing this, and this is why I'm here. So we've got like spending all your time downloading and looking for the secret sauce. If you find yourself doing that, you know, that's a big clue that there's something not right. If you find yourself watching all the videos, you know, readdress that balance. And the third thing is also watching from the outside and trying to deconstruct. And I find this one is even more destructive as a marketing person, because there are so many people shouting really loud on the socials, the interwebs, right, about what you should be doing, right? And the should word for me is always a very big indicator that it's probably not something I should be paying attention to, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, there is no one size fits all. I'm absolutely 100%, 1000% certain on that. There is no one size fits all. And there are many different strategies. But what I see happening is people take a bit of this, and then they take a bit of that, and then they do a little bit of this, a little bit of Instagram, a little bit of Pinterest, a little bit of webinars, and they're never following one solid path. So they've got these bridges, like 10 different bridges, trying to get to the one place, but they're all half built, right? And when you run your business like that, you can't decide and make a informed decision that this works or this doesn't work, or this is for me or this isn't for me, because you haven't done it. It's like, a pharmaceutical test or any kind of a medical test. They always, they'll test one thing, and then they have their what do you call it, the test, like the control, right? The control. And what's happening when you're doing all the things, you've no idea what's working and what's not, because you're doing all the things, right? You've no control. Lack of control, right? For sure. So we have to keep that in mind. And we are only seeing, when you're looking at somebody else's strategy, you're only seeing part of that. So you might see somebody posting on Instagram all the time, and you think, oh, that's what I need to be doing. I need to be posting on Instagram all the time. But what you're missing is maybe they're posting and they're leading you back into a freebie or an opt-in, and then the transaction or the transformation happens in the transaction of the freebie, and maybe then they're talking to you in an email sequence, and they're getting you online on a phone call, and then they're converting you on that. This is really, for a lot of service-based entrepreneurs, this is what happens. This is the kind of the funnel, if you were, that you want. Right, the transaction happens in the phone call. But if you're only, hey Olivia, thanks for watching. If you're only seeing post on Instagram, then you're spending your whole time doing that, and then you feel like, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not actually seeing the results that this person is doing, right? Because you're missing. And it's not that it's a secret, and it's not that it's a secret sauce or anything. It's just that it's a part of the strategy that you're not, you're not privy to, right? And you cannot tell that from just looking at the outside. So all of this to say, I think it's so super important that you have your own aligned strategy. And I promote this, that it has to be a values first based strategy, because it has to fit with something that you do that fits with your life and your values. My clients, I'm not going to make them go to networking if they'd rather be like, oh my gosh, I'd rather be here, right? I do push them, but not in a way that feels not genuine to them. So it's very important that, first of all, it's aligned and fits with your values and fits with, where your person is. I mean, that's the most important thing too. So when I work with my people, we go deep into where your ideal client is living and where they're hanging out, and you're going to meet them where they're at, right? You're going to meet them where they're at on the platform, and you're going to meet them where they're at in that customer journey. And I talked a little bit more about that customer journey. If you want to look back at my last week's video, it lives on Facebook. If you're watching this on Instagram, you can check it out there. So this is something, that I feel very strongly about, and I think this is also something that is a benefit of working with a coach rather than just watching videos or learning in a class or course situation, because you cannot beat hands-on, one-to-one individualized attention. I've taught photography for over 11 years here in Atlanta, and I know that people came to me because I was able to get straight to the problem, straight to the root, and fix them up really quick without having for them to sit through a fundamentals course. I feel like it's really important that you do fundamentals in anything that you're learning, especially business, but that also can be baked in with your business coaching if you're doing it with somebody that is a little bit more of have that deeper understanding of business, and it's not just a one-time, here's an Instagram course, you can fix this, you can fix Instagram, and that's going to fix all your problems, right? So I just want to encourage you that if you are feeling called to do so, I would love to speak with you. I do have several spots open right now, coming right now for one-to-one coaching, and I also have a content strategy intensive session that I have on sale right now. But either way, I don't advocate for one or the other unless we've had a phone call. So let's get on a call. It's a free strategy session with me, 30 minutes, no commitment. If nothing else happens, you'll get clear on what's keeping you stuck and why you're not seeing the traction that you want to be getting right now, or that you feel like you should be getting. And I can give you some ideas on how you can fix that. The session in itself is free. but it is also very valuable, and anybody that has taken one with me can attest to that. So I'll drop the link below. In fact, I've got a fancy little thing here now that I can put the link on the video. I do it wrong again, right? On the video, right? It's ingridkellyowens.com/strategy. And you can sign up there for a call. I will put the link in the Instagram as well. Like I said, 30 minutes, let's figure out what's keeping you stuck and what's holding you back from, you know, being visible. Maybe it's content, maybe it's strategy, maybe it's a combination of everything. But I would be honored to work with you, even if it's just for those 30 minutes. All right, well, I can't believe I've survived for a whole what time are we at? A whole 20 minutes here, and nobody has come in and tried to bug me. So 15 minutes, so not too bad. I am going to go on, enjoy the rest of my Tuesday. Hopefully wherever you are, stay warm, stay dry, and have a good one. I'll see you next week.